Hello everyone. I'm Rajni Purohit, Science Faculty Member of SGBA. Today I have selected a topic of class 6, that is chapter number 5, separation of substances. The main topics today we will discuss are why do we separate substances and different methods of separation. So let's start with the very first topic, why do we need to separate substances? Basically, it is for three main reasons. First, to remove impurities, to remove non useful components, and to separate two different but useful components. In life, we see so many instances where a substance is separated from a mixture. We will discuss some examples with reference to the points why do we have to separate a substance from a mixture. First point, to remove the impurities from a substance. Basically, we have to remove the impurities from the mixture, and how we can do that? Let's take an example. Normally, at home even, you have seen that from the cereals and pulses, the smaller insects and dirt and some other pebbles are removed by this process. And in this way, we are removing these harmful substances, or we can say impurities, so as to get a pure substance. Second point is to remove non-useful components. Here we can take one example, that when we prepare tea, we filter it by a strainer, and by this tea leaves left behind on the strainer and tea passed from this. So tea is a useful component, whereas the tea leaves, they are non-useful components. And the third one, that is, we can separate two different substances, they both are useful. How we can do that? For this, we can take an example of churning milk or curd. In this process of churning, when milk or curd is churned, the butter is separated out as a useful component. Along with it, buttermilk is also obtained, and that is also a useful component. So we can say that two different but useful components can be separated. So overall, we can say that we need to separate substances for some basic reasons. Now let's discuss some basic methods of separation, namely handpicking, second threshing, number 3 winnowing, and number 4 sieving. Let's discuss them one by one. First we will take handpicking. Handpicking is a simple method by which the substances are separated on the basis of their size, shape, or color. This is the easiest and simplest way to separate. In this, the particles of bigger size are separated basically. And we take an example to understand it better. At home you have seen that your mother gives you poha, and in that you don't like chilies. So what do? You just separate out chilies by picking it from hand. Let's take one more example. Apples and mangoes are kept in a basket. Now, if you are asked to separate them, how will you do that? Very simple. You will identify them by their color, size, shape, and you will take out mangoes and keep them in another container, and the apples will remain behind. So this is the simple method of handpicking, in which we can separate out the impurities or the substances from a mixture by just identifying them on the basis of size, shape, or color, and separate them easily. Move on to second topic, that is threshing. Threshing is a method in which farmers separate the grains from the harvested stalks. In this method, the farmers, after harvesting the crops, they make bundles of the crops, dry them, and finally they beat the stalks bundle on a hard surface, And in this way, the grains are separated out and the stalks remains behind, which finally becomes food for the animals. Threshing can be done manually or by animals or by machines. Initially, when it is done manually, the people used to make bundles of stalks and then they beat it on a hard surface. Otherwise, when they use animals, they spread the crops on a place near about a pole, and on this pole, animals or bullocks especially, they tied with a rope and they make to move in a circular manner around that pole. While moving by their hooves, the grains are separated from the paddy stalks and thus the grains can be separated by this threshing method. But with the advanced technology, now machines are utilized for separating grains from these stalks. Now start with third point, that is winnowing. Winnowing is a method in which the lighter particles are separated from the heavier particles by wind or by blowing air. In this method, basically farmers use it in agricultural fields to separate grains from the husk. For this, they use soups or some higher platforms where they stand and they put a mixture of wheat and husk in a soup and they start shaking it. By this, the heavier particles of the grains or the wheats, they just fall vertically down and form a heap, whereas the lighter husk particles, they are carried away by wind and fall at a distance away from the grains heap. In this way, two different heaps of different particles are formed by this method. Moving towards the next point, that is sieving. Sieving is a method which is used when either the size of the particle is too small to be picked by hand or either the quantity is too large. So, sieving in this method, a sieve having holes of proper size according to the substance is used to separate the finer particles from the coarser particles. In this, the bigger particles, they retain on the sieve a mesh of wires, and the smaller particles or the very fine particles, they pass through it easily. These kinds of method is utilized basically in flour mills to separate the bran or small pebbles from the wheat. So they remain on the sieve and the powdered wheat flour passes through it. And secondly, it is utilized at construction sites also, where a big size of sieve is used to separate the coarse particles of sand and different pebbles from the sand. So let's summarize what we have discussed today. In this chapter, separation of substances, basically we have discussed two main points. First, why there is a need to separate substances, and secondly, about different methods of separation. There is a basic need to separate substances from a mixture so as to remove impurities, to remove the non-useful components, and to separate two different but useful components. And in this, we have discussed about various simple methods of separation. Handpicking, in which the substances are separated simply by picking them out with hands. And second method is of threshing, in which the grains are separated by stalks by beating on a hard surface. And a third method of winnowing, where the lighter husk particles are separated from heavier grain particles by the wind or blowing air. And the last method for today's is sieving, in which finer particles are separated from bigger particles by using a sieve. Sieving is a technique which is basically used in floor mills or at construction sites.